off stream, I played this again. I went through the entire first 2 levels again that I played and just enjoyed myself. So I'm at like 53 saves now. I think my original save was down here. There we go, lovely. And we're in the game again. Now I need to remember the controls because I haven't played it in nearly a week. We can press space? No, we can press E? E shoots things. Amazing. That's all we need. Because I believe we were attacked by mountain lions a few minutes ago. Yeah, there they are. The corpses are still hanging around. How dare you enjoy your hobby without monetizing it. Not very 2020s. Look at that. Baby lions. I probably couldn't kill them like I could kill a cheetah. We'll just take a look around. Where's the hustle culture? Is that one of the greatest sins that millennials ever created? Does the stream really count as monetized? It doesn't make a lot of money, but it does make money. Just, you know, a little bit. Now YouTube, that's the cash cow. Cash cow. Yes, yes, it is a great sin. Can I push this? I need to, like, get right up in the middle. I forgot how awkward the detection can be. Put this on the Omega symbol, please. I don't know what that did. Maybe I need to push another thing here. Like, find another block and push it down. Maybe. Was Dark Earth your breakout YouTube video? That's how I found you. It's definitely the one that has done the best. I think it's at, like, something ridiculous, like 120,000 views. But I've been doing them for a while. There we go. How far am I going to be able to get through this? Like, I could probably make it to that block there. But beyond that, I don't know. People were gagging for Dark Earth content. Even though it's a game I had never heard of. I think sometimes the algorithm just blesses you a little bit. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it up there. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it up there either. A void in their heart finally filled. I just... go up right to the edge, and then... Nope, that's not going to work. Okay, fine. We need to sort something out. It's a puzzle. It's a game with puzzles. We know how it goes. Some complex pillar platforming. I assume virtually everybody in the chat, aside from me, has played this game, by the way. Because you're all of the right age. Basically, you're all slightly older than I am. There we go, a door is opened. I have not, really. Because you're definitely the right age. Like, 35 to 40 is, like, the right age for this game. Maybe 50s, even. I think I'm sure... Has my dad played this? I don't know. It seems like a game my dad might have played. Actually, maybe not. My dad was always way more into what I consider dad games, which is like tactics games, strategy games, things like Civ and StarCraft and RPGs like Dragon Age. My dad fucking loves Dragon Age. Stuff that has like an active pause. It's a gorilla! Don't put your fucking guns away, Lara! Fuck me! 100 Laras versus 1 gorilla. There's 2 gorillas! Just trampoline. Just fucking spiral up in the air if you saw that. We done? I think we're done. Good stuff. Dreya saying we're as old as their parents. There are some people in the chat who are approaching it. Like, my dad is like 51 or something like that, so he's not particularly old. He's probably like 52 now, is he? I don't know how old my dad is. I'm gonna say 52. If we never stop jumping, they can't get us. It's Blood Moon strats. Oh, fuck me, there's more of them! Try and get up here. Apes famously can't climb. Your dad is maybe 12 years older than me. See? My dad is very young Gen X, I think. That's fine, I feel great about myself. I don't know what that just opened, but probably something important. Let's go this way. Maybe pulling all these levers will activate something outside.
Oh, lad, so they're paying.
Tell you what, a Shenmue edit would do gangbusters on YouTube. You are so obsessed with Shenmue. Fuck, I hated Shenmue. Oh, there's very few games. Welcome to Dreya, home of age shaming. There's nothing wrong with being older. Nova's so right. I mean, I can't remember being... Oh, Jesus Christ, it's a man! Who the fuck was that guy? Alright, well, let's load up. That didn't go that well. Why is there a fucking man there now? Let's heal up and maybe use some sort of shotgun if we have any ammo for it. Oof. Nothing's wrong with being older, but you old folks. The worst enemy is always a man. Oh, we need to push the fucking boulder, don't we? I think I genuinely forget that I'm nearly 40 because I'm a bit short, so I can feel boyish. I mean, 40 is no longer particularly old. I think it makes me a Top Gear presenter. Oh, God. Richard Hammond looks weird now. Richard Hammond did always have that sort of, like, slightly younger looking quality. Richard Hammond now is starting to approach the Steven Seagal zone, where he's very visibly dyed and whitened everything. And it makes him look like a doll of himself. A bit like Jimmy Carr. Jimmy Carr's done the same thing. Where's the ape? Kill apes, please. Like, Jimmy Carr used to look a little bit like a haunted ventriloquist dummy, and then got plastic surgery, so now he looks like a cartoonish version of a ventriloquist dummy. It's even worse. Apes? Just fucking stand there and ape attack them. He's still going. How many bullets do you take? Oh, he's been dead for a while. I think I'll just pop the things in for nothing. I'm also short, but I think I might be a bottom gear presenter. Top Gear, but run by sort of, you know, pathetic sub-bottoms from Twitter. That would be an interesting show. Maybe the apes have been here so long, some of them have evolved into blokes. I think that's what happened with Jeremy Clarkson. Was I'll save after killing all the apes, I think. I don't think we've taken any ape damage this time. It's a concept I would watch. Seems like something that would exist on YouTube. Top Gear, but bought by Love Honey. I don't know what Love Honey is. I can only imagine it is some sort of sex toy company. For a while, every podcast I would listen to was sponsored by some sort of sex toy company. A massive one, yes. I don't really know brands. Let's go down here and save, please. Don't load, save. Dildo makers, yes. You reminded me of a terrible, terrible riddle that got rejected by r/riddles. I didn't know r/riddles existed. Whoop! Shoot him. I'm behind this. Am I even fighting a guy anymore? Is he a corpse? Has he dodged around? Is there AI? I don't see a corpse. That worries me. Also, Lara, can you fucking look ahead? Thank you. There we go. Fucking run, you prick. I see him. Oh. Shoot him! Ah, shoot him! Where the fuck is he? I don't want to go through the fucking sandstone maze to find this guy. Just fire off random shots. Just spook him. There we go. How many bullets do you take? Is that an armored shit leather jacket? The riddle was, 2 men walk into an empty room. Nobody enters or leaves. Later, 3 men walk out of the room. How? Mpreg? Although that would be like 2 men and a kid. Impreg's the first thing that comes up. Nobody enters or leaves. 1 was already there. No, it says empty room. 2 men carry the 3rd in. That could be it. Or Mpreg. Where the fuck is the guy? Has he just run off, or did he bleed to death? Where is he? Maybe he bled to death. But the body isn't anywhere around. Is he hiding from me? Did he just leave? He might have just gone through the door. Alright, whatever. If he's not gonna be here, that's fine. I'm frightened of going around any corner, because he might be here. He's not here. Well, I hope I wasn't meant to do anything with him, because he's gone. The solution is one of the 2 men was a trans man and pregnant. It is Mpreg! Yes! Mpreg! I knew it! 1 crawls, that's another good answer. That's a better answer, really. That doesn't involve Mpreg. What the fuck am I doing here? Am I supposed to jump up on this? It is Mpreg, yes. I have very little sort of awareness of Mpreg outside of making jokes about it, so it's interesting when it comes up. It's impossible for 1 room to hold 18 years worth of stuff for 3 people. Uses information you couldn't apply from the riddle. Why am I angry at you for this? Can I jump this? I doubt it. Ooh! Oh, I don't think there's a way of getting up there. Not from that ledge. Out of all the solutions, the correct one is the worst. People are just biased against Mpreg. It's all fine and good when it's Harry Potter AO3 fanfiction. But when it comes to using your brain, people don't want to think about it. What the fuck am I doing? Where am I going? Do I have to... Now that these things are pulled, these levers, maybe now I push the block the other way. Mpreg equals body horror. Also Preg equals body horror. I agree. Was that famous like Ken Bone quote from the... Was it the 2016 election or something? Like, pregnant women are like beautiful human submarines. I've never gotten that because I think they look disgusting. I do not respect the pregnant form. It's gross that you've made yourself into one of those like little alien pods. But for a guy. There's just a little guy in there squirming around. Ugh. Did you love Emma if she was a pregnant worm? Ugh. I don't think I'd love a pregnant worm. Do worms get... It's an insane thing to say. Do worms even get pregnant? I guess they probably lay eggs, don't they? Which is better. I think I'd like it more if humans laid eggs. I think there's something cute about laying eggs. Not in any sort of weird ovipositor way. But like... I think... An egg doesn't freak me out. It's the whole, like, live birth thing that freaks me out. Because it's just like pulling a little guy out of someone. Ugh. No pregnant computer woman desktop then. You're into ovipos. Fuck, beat me to it. I mean, look. Of the ways to do it, like, if they... If somebody offered to get me pregnant in an M-preg way, and like I have just a little guy in my tummy. Ugh. If I had to choose that or ovipositor lay an egg, I'll take the egg, I suppose. Assuming it's not like an ostrich egg and it's gonna rip me open, but like, I'll lay like a hen's egg, that's fine. Where the fuck do I go? I mean, that's open, but I don't... How am I jumping up here? I don't know how I can make this. A pregnant computer woman that lays eggs. A Tamagotchi. How long in this debate before Dreya says cannibalized human eggs are ethical veganism? They are. I've talked about this before, I'm sure, that if you manage to get enough human eggs together to make some scrambled eggs, that as long as they were freely given, it would be fine. Maybe I'm supposed to jump up here. I haven't looked up anything. Can I shoot this away? No. Can I, like, knock something over, like in Twilight Princess, when you have to roll into trees and whatever? As a woman, pregnancy absolutely terrifies me. What the actual fuck? There's a human being in my belly. Nope. Human eggs are tiny. They are. They're like single cells. You'd need a fuck ton of them. You'd need so many human eggs to make a single portion of scrambled eggs. And you probably couldn't make fried eggs, because I don't know how big the yolk is. A small human in your belly, and it's absorbing your bone marrow. They're just fucked. I don't like them. I don't like looking at them, or seeing them, or thinking about them. My ex became mildly allergic to her cats after she had a kid. That happens not frequently, but enough to be concerned about it. Like, you become allergic to things, and it, like, rewires your brain. Also, there's that thing that, I don't know, existentially freaks me out, that after you have a baby and go through all of that fucked up pain and misery, your brain secretes chemicals that impact your memory sensors and make you forget it. Because, you know, you need to have more eventually if you're keeping the human race going, right? So it's like, you know, apparently if you ask people who have had kids a couple of years ago or whatever, they're like, oh yeah, I don't really remember the pain that well, or, you know, it's kind of a fuzzy memory. I remember the other stuff more. A sadistic trauma response. They're just fucked, I don't like them, Dreya babies. They're really fucking hideous. Like, I'm sorry to any babies that are watching, but you're ugly as sin. You all look like either racist old men or pugs. Like, there's no in between. You look fucking disgusting, and I don't want you around me. I have never looked at a baby and felt anything but disdain. Jump up here? Maybe if I take a running start like this. Oh, it's so close! It's really close. Oh, Jesus, there's a knock at my door. Hang on. Back in a second. Back. It was a delivery driver from Dunn Stores, which I don't think exists outside of Ireland, but it's like a department shop. I ordered some new clothes. There, I'm here. All the babies crying in chat right now. A bit of baby knocked on your door. I just don't get it. Like, a few people have said, like, whenever I say I don't like kids, I occasionally get... Not as much as a woman might, but I tend to get a little bit of pushback, especially the older I get, as my, you know, mum might want grandkids or whatever. It's like, oh, you don't feel anything towards them, you don't want a baby or anything, and like, I just think, every time I've ever held a baby, every time I've ever been around a baby for more than about 12 seconds, I've felt nothing but either apathy or anger or disgust. Like, you know, I don't want them to not exist necessarily, but I never... If I could, I would never see a baby in my life again. I think I'd be slightly happier. They're just gross and unpleasant. Let's go all the way back. And then run. Jump. I'm not making it. I don't know where the fuck to go. Respect to all people who carry, give birth, and raise new people. What a task. Do it, but do it way over there. I guess I'm lucky in that I haven't really had friends who have had children, so I haven't had to deal with it. Yeah, global birth rates are declining. I have heard this. Apparently fertility in general is declining. And it's not just the insane freaks like Elon Musk saying it, but like apparently fertility is down, which I don't know, might be an issue in the future. I don't really care. Children of men us all, for all I care. I don't give a fuck. I thought that's a goblin birth rate's not global. If a goblin laid eggs, then that's fine too. Now it's just trending towards stability. Yeah, but then they might get too low. We'll have to send all of our cum to Elon Musk, and then he can create a race of super babies. All with names that make you want to punch them. What the fuck do I do? Hang on, does anybody know where to go in this level? Or am I just blind? Because I can't figure out what to do here. There's nothing in this room, and I can't seem to climb any of these pillars. 12 months of subbing? It seems like nowhere near that long. No context either, just send come to Elon. What, in just like a mushy envelope? Horrible. Can I jump anywhere up here? Can I pull this up again? I can't pull that up. Maybe these are like controlling these pillars in some way. Like if I head back out. Talking pregnancy horror. Like Rosemary's Baby. That's a pregnancy horror. There's a lot of pregnancy horrors. Alien is a pregnancy horror. Did that do anything? Did that lower anything down or up? I don't think so. Oh, fuck me. Just joined. First thing I hear is send cum to Elon. He's into it. No, he's into sending his cum to others. He's like, he just like sends little Ziploc bags of cum to random right-wing women he meets on Twitter. Which is a different kind of hell, I think. Imagine tweeting that you don't like immigrants, and then the next day a courier shows up at your door with a little Ziploc bag of Elon Musk's cum. Because that's apparently how he does it. Fuck me. He's sending his cum into others. I hate it here. A year frozen in horror and disgust. I'm tabbing out. I'm looking this up because I have no idea what to do. What's this level called? Hang on. Go down, please. Why are the buttons not working all of a sudden? Why? What do you? Stop. Go down. This level is called the St. Francis's Folly. What the fuck do I do? Go here. Oh, I was playing Connections and didn't finish it. I'll do that later. I was also having trouble with that, to be honest. Tomb Raider, Francis's Folly. Thought you were looking out to look at Musk's spunk. There's rumours that he's got a ruined penis and that's why he's only doing IVF, but I don't know if that's true or just gossip, basically. I've never seen it, so I wouldn't know. Level, map, objectives. Long room with tall square blocks. Gorilla room. Climbing to the first secret? What? Oh, jeez, this is a very in-depth, this walkthrough. Enter the room. If you hop over the pressure pad... What? You'll hear gorilla... You can kill the two gorillas. Step back into the big room. When they're dead, enter the room. Hop over the pressure pad. The door will remain open. Climb the stairs to the ledge on the right. Throw the switch to open the door. Pull the switch at the center of the lower level to open the door on the high ledge at the far room outside. That's what we did. There's another gorilla. Exit cautiously. Draw your pistols and fire on the man who is lurking around the blocks. When he's gone, return to the movable block. Climb up on it. Take a step. Okay, so we jump from the movable block. Okay, fine. Back over here. And game screen. Azalea Banks said that he had his penis deformed in a botched surgery. How would she know? Did she date him? I don't know. So if we move this... I guess we could hop from this to that middle block. So if we push this... That might work. And I... Oh, it won't even pull now. Ah! She fucked him and what's her name, I think. What? She was in a sandwich with Elon Musk and Grimes? And she didn't kill herself afterwards? Might need to get one of these hats you have. I think I bought this for about €5, so it's not like a barrier to entry. Come on, just... Fucking grab it, Lara. Lara, grab the fucking block! Grab it. Pull it. Scrandle-worthy sandwich. Right, just pull it a little bit further, and then I think we can jump from here. She takes a while to line up. There we go. Now up. Now, can you jump up on this? It's a bit high. But I think we can make it. Whoop. There we go, we're up. Now what the fuck are we doing? I guess we have to go up there, right? Oh, fuck you! I have a date tonight with a friend I asked out. Ooh. I find that's probably... It always sounds like the best way of doing things, right? Like being friends first. Like Emma and I were at least acquaintances, if not like best friends or anything first before she asked me out. Because otherwise, it seems like just throwing the dice. Right? No, fucking jump! There we go. I mean, I don't date. I've never really dated, so this is all nonsense. Fuck me, I have to take a running jump. Okay, we know. We know for next time. Climb up on this thing, please. Take the long way around if you need to. Hey, how do you feel about pregnancy horror? Up? We could go the other way as well. Is there any other ledges this way? We could get on top of that roof. Maybe that's something to do? Try and do a running jump. Whoop. There we go. And then another running jump over to the roof. This does not sound great. Okay, we're up. Now why the fuck did I jump on the roof? Oh, there is a way around. This might be the way I'm meant to go. Because this might lead around to the door we just opened. Shimmy our way forward. Do that. Don't fall, for the love of Christ. Oh, this is a nightmare. Hang on, back up. Weep. Weep. Jesus, it's... I hate the blind jumps. They're really bad. Weep. That's not gonna fucking make it. Yes, it is. We're fine. Weep. I don't know why I'm making that noise. I'm sorry. God, I'm good. Look at that. Gaming genius. Puzzle lord. Only needed one hint. What am I looking at? Down. Spikes! Everyone knows noises help. I have become, in recent years, a bit like my mum. Somebody who, when they're playing a racing game or any sort of car section in a video game, will sort of move the controller as if that will help in any way. Ooh, it's Sonic. Running around at the speed of sound. Jump! Or not. Ah! 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 No! Up! Up, Lara! Up! It's a fucking croco! Up! Up, Lara! Get up! Luckily, they can't walk on ground. No idea what we just pulled. Can we shoot him? I don't want to shoot him because I do find them, broadly speaking, quite cute. Oh, it's... well, maybe we can shoot him now then. Oh, you're fucking huge. Oh my god, you're too big. Okay, there we go. It's working. I find crocodiles a little cute. So that one didn't feel good. I'll kill 100,000 gorillas and not even blink, but crocodiles are cute. Most apes I do not find cute. I find them too close to us and it gives me uncanny valley vibes. Would you say crocodiles rock, Ben? Oh. Oh, we're back out. But why? No, we're not back out here. This is a different place. It just looks similar. Okay. Where the fuck am I jumping from here? I can probably make it over there, but it looks like it's locked. We are apes, and I don't feel like you find us cute. Humans! I might be cancelled by the wokes for saying this. I'm aware of what my chat is made up of. I think humans are, broadly speaking, the hottest animal. But other apes? Not really feeling it. That might be too far! Okay, there we go. Blinks. I mean, we mog like dogs or goats or whatever. Oh, fuck off! There we go, lovely. It's all coming up, Lara. I think it's permitted to say that, if not encouraged. I bet you're happy you can hide behind that cap now. It may not be cool or trendy to say it, but humans are hot. Can't wait to die from a bat. I don't know how much damage they do to us. We are at half health right now. And there's one right there, just asleep. I also don't feel like killing the bats. They're very sweet. Ah! Oh, fuck me. We're back here. I need to save more. That is grim. Shoot the man, please. Kill him. Fuck off. Fuck you. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off, you prick. I'm shooting him in the shoulder. I'm winging him, definitely. Kill him. Kill him. Fucking be aggressive. Chase him down. Where is he? Where'd he go? Fuck him up. I think he does run away. That's in us. We're supposed to be a saved nag slot. Right, back up we go. At least we know where to go this time. That's fine. Just jump up. Then get to the edge. No! Why aren't you walking? I was holding the shift key, Lara. Yeah. Genuinely shocking to hear Dreya say that humans are hotter than apes. Like a chimp. Oh, fuck off. A chimp is fairly fucking hideous. Like, it's not good. Like, you wouldn't have sex with a chimp. Like, yeah, they're ripped, but not in any way you'd want to interfere with. Like, it's not good. Up we go. Lovely. Easy. Now I'm a gaming genius again. Look at that. Easy. Ripped as in rip your arm out. Like, everybody's seen that hairless chimp picture. It's very famous. And it's fucking horrible looking. It looks like Andrew Tate, but worse. I wouldn't have sex with a chimp, but most people don't have to point that out. It's a given. I'm sure you could find people on the internet who are like, oh yeah, I'm chimp maxing. Nope, nothing is as wrong as mouth hens. Yeah, that's fair. I'd rather fuck the hairless chimp than Andrew Tate. Also, I mean, if you're into this, if you're, you know, maybe something of a size aficionado, humans, by far, the biggest penis to body ratio of any chimp, of not any ape, I mean. Like, we mog chimps. Gorillas, we're way ahead of. I think gorillas might have the smallest. So just keep that in mind next time you thirst over Harambe. Although, gorillas have huge hands. So you know. Have any of you seen gorilla flow? I do not know what this is, no. Step up. Nice and careful. Do that. And we're up. Amazing. All coming up. Why isn't this open? Why isn't this open? Why isn't this open? Did I not pull this lever? I thought we killed all the apes. We did pull this lever, didn't we? This was the one that opened the door, right? Yeah, both these levers are pulled. I think it was around the time of the Elon cum stuff. That not... Yeah, that's closed. Can I just stand on this? What the fuck? If I had a gun to my head and pick one, I'd go Scaly. Same! I've always said, like, again, in, like, Elder Scrolls terms or whatever, obviously the Argonians are hotter than the Khajiit. Because I just don't want all that matted fur or anything. Like, can you imagine, with all the juices that are involved? Like, the fur! You're gonna get hairballs. Khajiit are hotter. I mean, physically, because they're probably warm-blooded. Yes, and the voices too. I quite like the gravelly voices. Like how we romance the gator instead. Literally shaking my head. Is it this opens the thing? Yes, okay. Now we can pull that back, probably. And it should stay open. Maybe. I don't know. Hopefully. Pull it back. It's still open. Good. Just the adoring fans sit in the corner and applaud. Horrible. Ooh. I don't know if scales are any better than fur. I think it depends on the scales. Like, fish scales, probably not. Like, I've never understood the mermaid thing, to be honest. Mermaids gross me out. I don't understand it. because fish scales come off, right? Whereas a lizard, it's basically like a tiled surface. I think it's convenience. Scales are easy to wash and wipe down, exactly. Anything you can wipe down, people are on my wavelength. Jump up. Please, I'm going to save at the top of this so I never have to do this again. Because I am miserable at this point. Are we sure Argonians don't lay eggs? They might. I don't know what Argonians are working with. They've got pseudo breasts, which I've never been a fan of. I don't like it when lizards have boobs. I know there's lower reasons, but I don't respect them. Also, oh god, hang on. Yeah, I can make this. Just whoop, like that. One hell of a conversation to tune into. Thank you for the follow. We all know you don't like breasts. But I don't know if there's ever been any canon structure given for what Argonian genitalia is. I don't know what they're working with. Lizard boobs are great. I just can't vibe with them. I believe the scaly community, which I am not in despite this conversation, but I believe the scaly community refers to them as snits. Oh god, I walked off! Oh, fuck off! Fuck me to death. Okay. I apologize for the scream. We're gonna be here for 10 days. Sees a dragon with big naturals. What are the lower implications here? See, I don't respect it when dragons are given big boobs. It's just, I don't know. It just doesn't sit right with me. Have you seen The Shape of Water? I have! And there is a bit, I mean, it's fair play to Guillermo del Toro for making a large budget, like fairly blockbuster movie to explore his kinks, because that's obviously what he's into. He's notorious monster fucker. But the scene where Sally Hawkins mimes how the monster's penis appears and how they had sex is wild that they let that through. Like, I can't believe that a producer went, yeah, alright. Sure, you can have that in the movie. Or I think it's Octavia Spencer, is it? Is like, how do you two even do it? And then he's like, she's like, I can't even remember, what does she do? She puts her hands together and goes like, like that. And they go, I see. It's an okay movie. The whole film is pretty wild. I wanted it to be wilder. Aside from that sort of thing, it's a fairly tame movie. I don't really like Del Toro much. That's something that'll get you killed for saying on the internet. I think he's fine, but I'm always a little bit disappointed whenever I see one of his movies. I was like, this should be better. I should like this more. I think the only movie I've genuinely really loved by Del Toro is his version of Pinocchio from 2019. That's really, really great. Everything else, it's good. Fine. Donkey from Shrek has a giant S-kink and no one wants to talk about it. See, that's a... Oh, am I about to say this? That's a design for a sexy dragon that I respect, because they didn't feel the need to give her boobs. Now, they did give her the world's fattest ass, but I get it. I see the vision. Sorry. Jump! Whee! Or not. Oh, God. Get up here, please. Don't get eaten by the croco. And then up. Eat! And then just gently swim over. Haven't even gotten eaten by a crocodile. Amazing. Donkey's an ass, man. Ban. Not about a cure for wellness? I have not seen a cure for wellness. Is that another Del Toro movie? I don't think I know it. I haven't seen all his movies. I think there's one or two I haven't seen. There's something powerful about having a girlfriend who will eat a tyrant alive, still screaming. Cure for wellness is great. Rocco too scared after hearing the scaly conversation. Disturbing but fun. Yep. Yeah, it's right there! Jesus Christ! Take out your fucking guns! This trampoline. Can't hurt you if you're in the air. They've got stubby little legs. They can't really jump. I think they can spring themselves out of water, but that's it. It's Gore Verbinski and Justin Have. I've never heard of Justin Have either. Is there some sort of big dragon in it? Okay, we're back. Let's save here so that we never have to do any of that again. Because that was a little bit miserable. And then we'll jump across here. Oh, don't drop! Okay, we're not dead, which is fine. I can deal with this. If there's a way up here, there's a way down from here. Please? Okay, step back. Can you at least point your gun? Oh! There we go. Is there another one over here? I think I might have woken it up. Now we can calm down and relax. We can have some fun with the game again. Where do I go first? I imagine there's levers and pulleys and stuff to open these doors. Yep, that doesn't work. Cool. I haven't been watching as many movies in general recently. I don't know why, just sometimes I go through phases of just forgetting that movies exist. I think the problem is that Emma has been extremely busy for the past, like, 4 months or something. Because she was finishing up university. And I tend to only watch movies with Emma, my partner, if you don't know. Because I enjoy them more when watching them with Emma. Like, I almost never watch movies on my own. TV shows maybe, but I never watch movies on my own. How many bats are there? And so I just haven't really watched any. The most recent movie I saw was Sinners. It wasn't bad. I watched Sinners in the cinema. I hated it. I hated it so much. I'm the only person on the planet who hated it. Well, Emma and I. But at least I liked going to the cinema again. It had been a while. That was still nice. I got some popped corn and a blue slushy. Where the hell is this bat? I hear flapping. I'm not really sure where I'm going. There it is! Ah, my body! Fuck off, game. Jesus Christ. Load the game. I've been thinking about going to see Until Dawn. Yeah, I'm never going to see Until Dawn. Until Dawn is a really fun game, specifically because it's like, what if a really cheesy shit, like slasher movie from the 90s or early 80s or late 80s was a video game? Making it into a movie, I feel, removes any sort of enjoyment that could be had. And they already remastered and nobody liked it. It just feels like that whole studio is a bit cursed, because they've never managed to match that level of enjoyment again. Like, House of Ashes was okay. We played one on stream, Emma and I, and it was terrible. H.H. Holmes one. I can't even remember what it was called. It was like The Devil Inside or something. That was really bad. It seems like they had one really good game, and then went, I don't know, what the hell do we do at this point? We're out of juice. I don't handle scary things well, so I think it'll be good for me. That's true. It's a horror game that isn't actually scary, or a horror movie, I guess, that isn't actually scary. I like Little Hope, but not many do. Oh, I think I'd probably rank Little Hope third. Like, Until Dawn is obviously the best one. Then House of Ashes, just because it's so stupid. I like House of Ashes and my precious boy Salim. Then maybe Little Hope. Man of Medan is pretty terrible. And Devil in Me might be bottom. Like, it's really bad. Oh no, the absolute bottom is the one we didn't even play, the Dead by Daylight spin-off. I feel like nobody even remembers that, and it came out like a year or two ago. It's terrible. Really, really bad. Let's jump across here, see what happens. Looks like it could almost be a pressure plate. Or not. Oh yeah, it's the stoning of Frank Castle, or whatever it's called. It's awful. The quarry, I forgot about the quarry. That's number 3. The quarry is alright. Thing is that I can't play any of these because I've seen other people play them already. The casting of Frank Stone. I don't know what it's called. Quarry was them? Yes, the Quarry. I mean, it's exactly the same game as all their other games. But it's the werewolf one or whatever. That one's fine. It's also fine. I'd say that might be on the level of... Fuck me, I'm so close to death. That one might also be on the level of, like, what's it called? House of Ashes? Where it's like, it's fine. I think those are 2 different studios. Are they? I was positive the Quarry was all the same thing. Nightbot lying, I need to update Nightbot. Playing them was not fun. My friend fell asleep while playing. Casting of Frank Stone was really not good, definite bottom. Yeah, I think that's... Honestly, I think that game was so bad that if the studio died, it would probably be deserved. The rest of them are at least fun. You know, they're not good, but they're funny, and you can make fun of them, and it's like campy and alright. The only one that really nails both, like being a genuinely good game and also a like a fun campy time, is Until Dawn, I think. The rest of them you have to, you know, you suffer through the gameplay. Yes, it's all super massive, but it's not like, oh, what's it called? Their horrible fucking like universe that they do. The Dark Anthology or something like that. Dark Pictures. The Dark Pictures Anthology. They're all part of that line. But I don't think Until Dawn is, and I don't think The Quarry is. Which is maybe why they're slightly better than all those other fucking ones. This is very MC Escher Maze-like. I don't know how to feel about that, because at this point, it's you know, beating a dead horse, but I do not respect mazes in video games. The bricks make it hard to see. I mean, I can do this. I always forget that there's a free look. Yeah, let's not jump down that way. That seems like a bad thing to do. I guess we can go... Oh, my fucking Christ, game. Jesus Christ. What if it was about a bar full of sexy vampires from dusk till dawn? That's something that... I mean, I'm sure many people are pointing it out that aren't me, but I couldn't quite believe when I saw Sinners just how much of a rip-off of From Dusk Till Dawn it was. Like, it seems like Robert Rodriguez and Tarantino could sue Sinners and win, because it was like 1-to-1, like a rip-off, but honestly worse. I didn't like Sinners at all. And I don't even really like From Dusk Till Dawn that much. I think it's okay. But like, it was a 1-to-1 rip-off. Every plot beat. The only thing they don't have in it is, like, Tarantino drinking tequila off of Selma Hayek's toes. That's the only thing they got rid of. And they replaced it with the whole cunnilingus scene. Which is better, I suppose. Because it doesn't involve watching Tarantino in a sexual context. Let's heal. We're nearly down at the bottom. I'm sure this is a good place to be. Yippee! I'm on solid ground again. That looks... Oh, it's full of horrible knives? What is this? Oh, they just disappeared, I understand. I imagine we have to do several keys then. That's our goal. Find some keys. Standard adventure game stuff. Good stuff. You were just demonstrating what not to do. Okay, that's opened. That'll probably be a key. This looks like some sort of secret pullable object, doesn't it? Can I pull it? I cannot pull it. Fine. I refuse to believe the people from the Jim Crow era believed or knew what cunnilingus was. I'm sure some of them did. Maybe the lesbians. I don't know. Time for Dreya to talk about Victorian porn. Yeah, actually, I've seen enough Victorian porn to know that they were into all sorts of stuff. They were wild people, it turns out. Surely I can do something down here. Like, just pull, please. Shocking amount of urine play involved in the Victorian pornography. I don't understand it. What do you mean you've seen enough Victorian porn? I once scrolled through a blog or a website, I don't know what the difference really is, to be honest, of Victorian English people who had, it was like a historical thing where they were documenting basically old Victorian smut, like Victorian English people making homemade pornography basically. And it was so incredibly full on, like so much pegging, so much water sports, and a lot of ass just in general. Quite a lot of like cross-dressing and seemingly trans stuff as well. Like a lot. Maybe that's just what was on the website, but my god. I was like, these can't be real, can they? And they were. Now I need a dodgy Google. Can I just jump? How do I get back up? Maybe I can jump up there. I just grip. I can. Might have just retroactively ruined sex for me. Oh, some bullets! That's going to be really useful. Shoot this bat. Shoot it in its sleep like some sort of scumbag. Good for them. The Pearl was a pornographic literature magazine published in London around 1890. It was extremely gay. That's fun. There was, the website that I was looking through was, I believe, called Whores of Yore, which is very dumb as a name. And I think it didn't just cover Victorian period. It covered, like, the past in general. Yes, that's it. I knew people would be aware. Jump! Whee! Then shoot. Easy. Oh god, don't fall. Links. I'd see retweets of that by a friend of mine. Yeah, I believe they ran a Twitter account as well. Archive.org, The Pearl. Amazing. How do you randomly stumble upon a website with that name? I feel like my internet must be different from everybody else's, because I rarely actually seek this sort of thing out. But it just appears, like, as I'm scrolling through various social media feeds or something. Like somebody would retweet it or something, and I go, what the hell is this? That sounds kind of funny. Let's read this for a second. Google's been watching the stream and makes assumptions. It might not be the same anymore. Like, I'm thinking a lot of this was like 10 years ago. And I think maybe the algorithms have gotten so incestuous since then that they might not show you anything you haven't already spoken about. Jump. Amazing. Whenever Dreya goes, everyone has seen that. There are certain ones that everyone has seen. Please, just pull the thing. Earliest porn video I've seen was a silent movie from around 1930. A couple of minutes of lesbian spanking with dialogue cards. Good for them. I love the dialogue cards bit. Do you need the dialogue? Was there much of a plot? Oh, where the fuck am I going? That's Damocles. Maybe I should be, like, noting down what these are. That was the soundtrack. The entertainer, probably. The plot is crucial. Thor? We've got Thor. That's where we came in from, was it? No, we didn't come in through Thor. I think this is now open. Okay, good. Save again, please. Oh, much love to the kinksters, pornographers, sex workers, and sex-positive allies of all eras. Exactly. It's interesting, because you see... You think of Victorians as, like, unbelievably repressed and chaste. And it was... But there's always been people who weren't like that. Fucking hell! It's one of those big things, I don't know what they're called, that electrocute you. Like a Tesla coil or something. Well, that did a lot of damage to me. I'm not really sure what was going on there. There needed to be something to repress. It's also interesting. One of Emma's themes in her recent dissertation for college was the sort of inversion of the portrayal of female sexuality throughout history. Ah! Sorry, Lara. And it's interesting that pre the Victorians, women were always written about as these, like, voracious sex monsters that if you didn't stop them by, like, putting them down in terms of rights, they would just spend all day fucking and masturbating and wouldn't get anything done. And then the Victorian era on, it completely flips, at least in the Western world. And it becomes like they are not supposed to feel any sexual desire, and it's the men who are the sex monsters and are meant to pursue the women. Like, she was comparing, what's it called? Like, things like Chaucer and Shakespeare to, like, Victorian novels and stuff like that. And it's completely flipped every time. Any medieval source or ancient Greek source or any classic source you read, it's always like, the women are unstoppable. And then you switch to Victorian literature and it's like, we're very chaste, and the men are always bothering us for sex. Load the game, please. At least we saved. Oh, it's the fucking lightning ball again. Oh. The portrayal of female sexuality throughout history gets crushed to death. It's like if you compare any Victorian novel to, like, The Wife of Bath from Chaucer, which is from, what, 1300 or something ridiculous like that? And The Wife of Bath spends about 20 pages talking about how much she loves fucking, and how the only reason she has 5 husbands is so that she can get fucked as much as possible. And that's just, like, normal. Because it's like, well, what else would a woman be talking about? And then it's the same reason that, like, the bawlderization of Shakespeare by the Victorians was so fucking horrible. Because it took out all of that for the Victorian crowd. Because, again, it was like, we've changed the rules. I'm going to go out on a limb here and assume that the floor pads were triggering the Van de Graaff lightning blob. Or they... Oh, I didn't even know... Okay. Probably don't step on the tile. I'm not sure what's triggering them. Let me look around for a second. Maybe these are safe? One second, these bits here? Are these safe? Oh, get on! No, this is very much not safe. Maybe... Right. Never mind. Crispy Lara. Maybe I'm just meant to jump through it. I mean, that doesn't seem right, but maybe. Just jump. Oh, and then, oh, Christ. At least I only took 1 damage there. I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. Is there any way I'm supposed to, like, do that and then, like, jump out of the way at the last minute and then climb on the hammer? That work? No, not quite. Oh my! Okay. Now I've got a hammer, and I can push this around. Oh, it's all coming up Millhouse. Incredible. Push this over once, and then climb up there. You need to push it, Lara, please. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Shoot at us. And then push it over here. Please, Lara, please. I'm begging you. Oh, maybe I needed to put that on the thing, on the pad. So it crushed the block in some way. I doubt it. Why is there a big hammer at all? Music's a bit intense here. Music got very loud all of a sudden. I know. I just noticed it. Most of the time, the music is perfectly balanced, and then sometimes it does that. Can I jump up here? Oh, I can leap there. Come on. What about over here? Oh my god, I hate you, Lara, so much. Push it over a bit. Music gave me anxiety. I like the music, yeah. The music has held up fantastically. It's pretty good. I think everything in this game is still pretty good. Like, this is the first time I'm playing it. I think it holds up fine. I'm enjoying myself. The controls are obviously quite clunky. They're, you know, they're of their time. I'd like it if it was a little bit more fluid. But it's still good. What am I supposed to do here? I guess maybe drag this back? Or maybe I'm meant to push it over. Like down there. I have no idea. Let's try climbing up on the ladder on the hammer first. So push this back a little bit. Climb up on it and try and jump over to the hammer. Maybe there's something fun on top of it. Like some, I don't know, Nutella smeared. That does not work. It does not want me going up there. Fantastic. Is there any reason why I would bring it down here? Is there a pressure plate down here or something? I don't see a pressure plate down here. But there's this channel that it can go into. What the hell would be the point of that? Like, why would I bring this down here? Before I bring it down here, I should figure that out. Like, if I look around, I probably need to get up there. I don't know. The remake barely touches anything. There's just some visual improvements, like textures and her hair in a ponytail swinging instead of tied up. I think up the draw distance. I actually have seen footage of the remaster, and it looks like what you'd want from a remaster. As in, it looks like what you said, that it barely touched anything, just adds some quality of life stuff, higher resolutions, better draw distance, and a couple new physics things. Which is absolutely fine. I just already owned this one. Basically, and I'm cheap. Please push it forward a bit more. You can't push it off! Well, what the hell do you want from me? Am I meant to push it up there? It's possible, I suppose. I guess we'll drag it all the way back this way. But why is there that weird channel running through? Is that just a gutter for all of the Lara blood that's pouring out of us? The complexity jump between the first and second level is pretty huge. It is! The best remasters are the ones that make the game what your nostalgia-addled brain remembers, given the old game looks like. I kind of agree. I think the best case scenario for a remaster is basically one that barely touches anything. Like, I really like a remaster that just leaves the game as it is for the most part. Just maybe updates the UIs and the resolutions and the draw distance, maybe some of the animations. And then just makes it work on modern systems. That's all I would ask for a remaster. I don't like when they change too much, basically. Reminds me of the patch note for the GoldenEye remaster that reassured people that they had fixed all bugs not present in the original. Those old bugs were sacred and had to be kept. I kind of agree! I think the best case scenario for a remaster is that basically it's like sort of a preservation thing. And that it's essentially the same game. You know what? Actually, the best case scenario for remaster is one that gives you the old version too. Like, I'm thinking of, I played a game recently on YouTube called Chasm the Rift, which is a Ukrainian first-person shooter from the 90s. It's fine. It's nothing hugely special. But, like a lot of GOG releases, it gives you the remastered version of the game, and it just gives you the original version of the game that runs through, like, DOSBox or whatever. And so you can contrast and repair, and it's all perfectly preserved, and it's, like, amazing. Incredibly good stuff. I love it. Classic version for free. It's perfect. It's the perfect way of doing it. The Tomb Raider remakes let you hot swap between the versions of button push. Also an amazing thing. The Monkey Island remasters do that as well. And which is good because I actually don't like the remastered graphics or anything of the Monkey Island stuff. I like that you can press a button and it's the voice acting, but the old graphics and music and stuff. It's lovely. GOG is a nostalgia godsend. It's weird, considering I hate CD Projekt so much. I love GOG. I think GOG is the best digital storefront. I think it's genuinely, like, doing noble, good work. It's just the games that CD Projekt actually make, I think, are fucking awful. And I'm in the minority there. According to Dreya, I forgot I put that in. When I was recording the VO for my latest script, I was like, is that too harsh? And they went, nah, they deserve it sometimes. Feeble had them in a bad mood. Can I open this? I've got a key. Is that one key? For the doorway back there? Oh god. GOG put out a great port of Breath of Fire 4, a game that was only out on the PS1, not even on Steam. It's I genuinely love GOG. I think they're, like, everybody, if there is a choice to buy a game on GOG over Steam or any other platform, I always buy it there. Ooh, Jesus. Now, sometimes they don't work that well, I will say. If it's marked with a badge that says, like, certified good old game or whatever, then they'll always work. But sometimes you need some extra fucking patches still, but whatever. Oh yeah, I've never used their launcher for honestly, like, GOG Galaxy. Because one of the reasons I love GOG so much is that it's DRM free. You just have the game forever. It's incredible. Oh, just eat it. Just tank it, Lara. You're beefy enough. Please call it GOG. I've heard anecdotes of GOG customer support going above and beyond to get their games running, no matter how fucked your shitbox PC is, and then refunding you if they can't. I have also heard that. I can't attest to it, because I tend to bloody-mindedly fix everything myself. Even if it takes, like, 3 hours. On Discord, about the how do you organize your old games question, I almost joined in saying I use the offline installers instead of the Galaxy client. I often do. Because I don't really like the GOG launcher that much. It's fine. It serves its purpose as a launcher, okay. But I don't particularly enjoy using it. Because I don't... Fuck off, Lara! Jesus! I don't particularly enjoy using any launchers, to be honest. Where was I? Where was this? I don't know where the hell I am. Was I back? Am I coming back or going forward? I don't know. Whatever. Jump. Let's just check. Good. Gentle steps. I would say so far in Tomb Raider, this is the most frustrating thing, is trying to pick up items. I feel like every hitbox for items needs to be about 6 or 7 times bigger. Minimum. It annoys me. But if that's the biggest problem... Oh, God! If that's the biggest problem, then it doesn't have many problems. Let's try that again. Yep. GOG were nice to me when I bought a game. 2 days later, it went on half-price sale. I politely said it's a bit of a cheek butt, and they said say no more and gave me store credit. That's fun. Again, as much as I really hate CD Projekt Red, which is their, like, games division, CD Projekt has done so much good for game preservation in general, which is really grim that it needed to be that way. Like, you'd think people would just back up their stuff by default, but they don't. Oh my god, why do you keep jumping like that, you moron? I need to get better at doing this. I'm distracted, I'm sorry. Load one more time. And then jump, and then grab. That one's easy. It's just for some reason my brain is broken on the way back. I think I get 99% of the games I run for YouTube. I get them from GOG or the Internet Archive or Oh, I mean, there's a few other sites. There's My Abandonware, which is sometimes helpful, sometimes not. A lot of the time not, to be honest. And one of my favorite sites of all time is a site called the Collection Chamber. If you're into Collection Chamber, there we go. If you're into old, obscure video games, I would recommend spending 6 hours just scrolling through the Collection Chamber. It's just some guys, I think mainly one guy, who goes through and gets unreleased, unknown games just running on modern systems using like custom installers and emulators and stuff, all in like one packages. And it's amazing. So many of the games I've played on YouTube is from that. Vim's Lair is also good. I know that one too. There's also a place called Zom's Lair, which is kind of an offshoot of the Collection Chamber. Also very good. I'm going to jump over here, then walk down, because I do not want to take any more fall damage, if possible. I opened that site and saw Gromit with a minigun. I'm solved. I think I saw that too last time I went there. Are there any more stairs? I think we can just drop. Oh, Christ in heaven! Why are you doing this to me? Okay, hang on. I'm going to... Wait, Magnum clips? We've got a Magnum somewhere? Apparently not. But we have clips for it, for when we do find it. Okay, I'm going to... do that, pick myself up, and then just fucking shoot the guy. Jump away. Jump away. Jump away behind this thing. Help me. Is he running away? Just keep shooting. Where'd he go? Where's this prick going? I don't like this man. Okay, which key works in here? 4 key.
No.
No. What about 4 key?
No.
No. 4 key?
No.
No. There we go. Perfect. Good stuff. Well, that's some progress. She's stroppy as our Lara. I accidentally found out the other day on Tor browser, if you search Nintendo in the dark web search engine, someone is archiving their ROMs away from litigious fingers. Ah. No. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I'm bad at accents. I'm fairly sure that his jacket has artwork of a topless woman, and in the remakes they change it, but someone made a mod to add it back in, because of course they did. Peppercroft. Can you whistle? Has that gone away? For a while you would hear constant news stories about, like, American children are now talking in British accents because of Peppa Pig. I feel like that's gone away. Now it's probably all Bluey. American children all saying, I'm going to the dunny. Street. I landed from watching Bluey. My Australian accent, I think, is getting worse. I did hear that about Bluey. Yes. My Australian accent has gotten a bit better thanks to Bluey. Emma's is probably better than mine because she's watched more Bluey. I've never actually watched Bluey. I have no interest in Bluey. I mean, it seems wholesome in terms of, like, you know, young children's entertainment. It seems like you could do a lot worse than Bluey. It's not good, but better. I mean, Peppa Pig. I've seen clips of Peppa Pig, and it seems like misery. Like, every person I've seen talk about Peppa Pig who has seen Peppa Pig with some sort of child has said that it's miserable and that they wish Peppa Pig was dead. Ooh, don't jump. Where the hell am I going now? How the hell do I get through any of these doors? Just jump across here? No, that's where I just was. Where's the next door? Yeah, the game for us. What, the Bluey game? I think there is one. I despise Caillou. I think Americans have more to worry about these days. I don't even know how to get back up, to be honest. It's a bit of a fucked, horrible maze. I think I can go up this way. Like, jump across here and then double back. Oh, careful. Now, is there a door up here that isn't the Thor door? Peppa Pig is Satan. Can you whistle? What's whistling? They all talk in a very irritating, breathy way. I don't know if that's the main thing that people are annoyed about with that show, but I find their voices really irritating. Whereas everyone in Bluey sounds like a normal human being. Except, you know, Australian. I'm gonna save here for this jump, because I'm not confident. Weep. Oh, just about. Why'd you do that? Why'd you jump twice? You moron. I love the anecdote about someone going shopping and buying a Peppa puzzle for their kid, like 500 grams of mince. The till lady said in a thick Berlin accent, "Two pig puzzles, easy more than hard ones." Oh. I mean, like, those children probably eat pork, so hypocrites. Fucking hell! I'm just reloading back up where the jump was. My brain is very scattered today. I'm much worse at the game than I even was last time. Good. Don't jump again. Now jump over here. German accent sounds like an evil, bald supermodel. Such a specific thing to say. Although I think that's kind of a, isn't that something in one of the new Hitman games? Like, there's a German supermodel called something like Helmut, but he looks exactly like Agent 47, something like that. I haven't played them. Go. Please give me another door to enter. Is that the door I came through? No, that's Atlas! We have another door! Yippee! Just do a little happy jump for Lara. Now back in. Some fashion designer or something. I've never played a Hitman game, shockingly, considering I love... Oh, God! Don't rip my arms off! Jesus! Okay, killed an ape. Good stuff. Considering I loved stealth games as a kid. If I wasn't playing an RPG as a kid, I was playing some sort of fucked stealth game. Like Thief. Thief 2 is one of my favourite games of all time, and I've played it multiple times. But I think I would love the Hitman games. I've just never bothered getting one. I think it's because there's so many, and I know that some of them are considered very, very, very bad. But I've never looked up which ones are which. I think Blood Money people like? Is that the one people like? Or is that the one people hate? I don't remember. Oh, Christ. Did that hurt me? That's a big boulder. That's going to hurt me in a second. I'm gonna save. I don't think I'm actually very good at stealth games, but I do enjoy them. Blood Money is the good and old one. There we go. Hi. Are you... I mean, you're obviously going to try and crush my fragile body. Run! I probably don't need to be this way. Yeah, okay. Wait, I'm still alive. Hey! Fuck you, boulder! Amazing. Okay, good stuff. I only got crushed a little bit. My enormous pointy breasts cushioned most of the blow. Don't bring them out. Just tanked it. They look a little bit like they're carved out of styrofoam, so I suppose it makes sense. I think what I was meant to do was jump up here. Because that makes way more sense. But I panicked, and that's fine. Is anything up there? Hang on, this might be like a secret. Just... Oh! That's way too extravagant a hop. Oh, okay, fine, good stuff. The older the game, the less skill you need. You do need to think in a weird alien game designer way to beat the tutorials, though. I'm awful at stealth games, but the newer Hitman, at least you just don't have to be that stealthy, just faster. I've seen people play it on streams, and it does look fun. I think it's less hardcore stealth, though, and maybe Hitman was always like that. Like, less hardcore stealth, more goof-em-ups. Because, like, again, I really love things like Deus Ex and Thief, which are fairly hardcore stealth, as in, like, it punishes you hard. But maybe I'd really like it, man. I did not appreciate how I got the first of the modern ones unreleased, then the second part at expansion pricing. Third, they did something weird, like you had to pay full price to get the third part, as it came with part 1 and 2 as well. Yes, they did, I think. I can see why. I mean, I think the new ones did well, and they're very well critically regarded, but I don't think they sold that well, because they're fucking confusing as hell. Where's this bat? I hear an angry bat. Where's the angry bat? Oh, it's there! Bring out your gun, please! Just shoot up, Lara! There. Good. Now where do I go? I need 2 more keys. The Damocles door might still be shut. So we've done Atlas and Thor. Is the Damocles door shut? I guess I can check. Hang on. Jump over. Just click quick. Oh god, Lara! There's a fucking dinosaur! No, what's this? Is that a mountain lion again? It looks very silly. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, let's try to do this properly. Go here and then go... Or not, that's much harder. Her breasts aren't taking any of the blow at that point. Developers did a side series called Project IGI, aka Project I'm Going In, which is a Splinter Cell-like. I've never played Splinter Cell either. I might on YouTube at some point. But I've never played a Fucking jump! What's wrong with you? She's not jumping anymore! I think I might like Splinter Cell as well. Okay, let's just do it how we did it. Oh, whip. Come on, whip. And I think I can roll, right? Like that, and then run. That's a bit quicker. There we go, I didn't even take damage, you nerd. Get out of my way. They're making a Bond game? That makes sense. That's the same sort of style. I think they could do like something funny with it, although I don't like James Bond. Well, do I like James Bond? I don't think I do. But to be fair, I think that's just from stereotypes about what I think James Bond is. Because I've only seen 1 film. And no games. I've seen like, you know, half an hour of footage total across the years of GoldenEye. And I don't think it looks very good. The N64 game. And then I've seen Dr. No, that's it. So maybe I would actually like James Bond. I have a suspicion that I wouldn't. But, you know, I should try it, maybe. Save, I should save, yes. Whatever you think Bond is, you're correct. The new ones look fairly miserable. Give me first date tips. When I went on my first date with Emma, I was so nervous that I sort of convinced myself on the bus to Cork City that nobody was going to be there when I showed up and that it was all some sort of joke. And Emma was so nervous on our first date that she ripped the button off of a coat that she was wearing. So I don't think I or anyone here is the greatest advice giver. Don't die! Oh, for fuck's sake, thank God I saved. I need to actually, like, use the free look for the first time in the game in this room. Oh.
They're paying you real money. You can't take people's money.
Gaslighting yourself into showing up. And it went fine. Like, I don't know. I think the standard, like, movie and dinner thing is quite good as a first date setup. That's what we did. Where it's like we meet up, we see a movie, and then go out to dinner. Because then you are guaranteed to have something to talk about. Now the problem is that on our first date we saw one of the worst movies I've seen in cinemas. So there wasn't that much to talk about afterwards that wasn't angry renting. I saw the third Hobbit movie with Emma on our first date. It was fucking miserable. We looked at each other after the movie got out and we're like, well, I guess we finished it now. At least it's over. Yeah, exactly. Whether it's good or bad, you have a convo topic. Although I didn't like saying convo. Can I just drop down from here? Where's this? Yeah, I heard a growl. Or doing a dinner, then watching a TV show? It's also fine. Because dinner, I think it's a good way of doing it, because half the date can be conversation and, like, getting to know each other, and then the other half... How is this gonna work? The other half can be, like, just chilling out and talking about impulsive media instead of having to think up things. Are you dabbing while shooting? Dead? Dead. I'm taking a lot of damage across this. Need to have a Goblin Euro button for abbreviations you don't like. I don't really like abbreviations in general. Did I even put this in? No. No. Atlas key.
No.
No. This is my friend of like 10 years, then that's fine. I think that's a good way of doing it, to be honest. I don't know. In some ways, that might make it more awkward, I guess, because it's like, suddenly things are very different. Like, Emma and I knew each other for about 6 months, probably more. Yeah, about 6 months, maybe, before she asked me out. But we were like, you know, friends-ish. We were like, we sat next to each other in school and like college. Sat next to each other in college and would have small talk all the time and stuff, but not like close friends, I guess. But I don't know. It would make it better and worse, I think. Yeah. I have chronic pain issues. Beat Nuki didn't fully know this and took me walking all over the hilly city of Norwich on our first date. That's like 8 years ago now. I think Emma and I's first date was... Oh, Jesus Christ! Was 10 and a bit years ago now. It was December 2014 or something ridiculous like that. Yeah, like 10 and a half years. That's what we mark that as our like anniversary because we're not married. Can we just... Where the fuck is this other door? We've done Thor, we've done Atlas. Damocles must be open by now. I don't know what signals them to open, but it must be open. We'll just keep wandering around until we find another door. This way. Although, to be honest, I've only seen 3 doors. So I don't know what we're gonna do. Over here. There's Damocles over there. Is it open now? I don't think it is! How the fuck do we open Damocles? There must be another lever somewhere that I don't know how to get to. Oh, God. Holding Damocles over you like, then. How the fuck does Damocles open? I have to be missing something. I mean, obviously I am. Up this way. Keep an eye out for levers. Or buttons or something. I think I would despise dating. Not to make anyone feel bad about dating. I think I would hate it and be horrible at it. Because I've never really done it. Like I said, I've only dated Emma. Really. And I don't think I was particularly good there either. Ooh, that's back down. I'm an idiot. Stop back up again, please. Why is there that hole there? Who knows? Went on an absolute car crash date a couple of months ago. I don't know a lot of people who enjoy the process of dating. I guess that's true. Whenever you hear people talking about it, it's usually to complain. Like, I can't wait to get out of this or whatever. I legit can't be arsed with it. I never was either. Like, I've said this before. I don't know if... I think this is a healthy thing to say. I was perfectly happy single. Like, I never was particularly interested in dating or anything like that. I love Emma very much. She's the best thing in my life, and I'm so happy to be with her. However, if we had never met and gone out, I think I would have been just fine on my own as well. I'm fine being on my own and single too. I don't think, and this one maybe is more psychopathic to say, I don't think I have ever actually felt loneliness. As in, like, I don't... People have described the sense of loneliness to me before, and I don't think I've ever been able to properly relate. I don't think it's something I really get. At least maybe not in the same way as others, because I think I'm fine. If basically people stopped existing in the morning, I think I'd be alright with it. I found it, by the way. I found the fucking Damocles door, thank Christ. Now, how do I get to the fourth door? Who knows? Maybe there'll be 2 keys in here. Let me just do this. That was the wrong fucking thing to do! I hate you! Please! Where even am I? Oh, for God's sake! Well, we've done this key, right? Yes, we have done this key. Good. Just need to climb back up. Oh... The person I was going on a date with brought a friend. Absolutely fine, I'd say, if you're meeting a stranger from an app, sure. But said friend was absolutely, rubber drunk and spent the entire evening telling me about the other people my date had met and how one of them is for sure the one. That's... I would say deranged is the word I would use. Like, also, like, bringing a friend, yeah, that's fine, especially, like you said, if it's an app, but... At some point, I think you use the friend as, like, an excuse, or, like, you know, have a word with them if it's going well and say, you can piss off now. You know, thanks for coming. I want that health kit, but I don't know how badly I want that health kit, because I also don't want to die anymore. It's like the thing on dates where you're meant to... I mean, I've never done this, obviously, but... You're meant to get one of your friends to call you about half an hour into the date. And if it's going really badly, then you can go, oh, an emergency! Sorry, I have to leave. And then you go. And if it's not, you go, oh yeah, cool, thanks for telling me. And then you hang up and stay. There we go, back up. I just want to check, is there a door up here too? Did we pull a door at some point and I just forgot about it? I don't know. Also, there's another angry bat around that I don't know where it is. This is where we came in from, definitely. That's the door we came in from. Stop hurting me. I'm so angry at being hurt. Anymore, we'll be getting the effect of Lara's bones crunching as a sound redeem. It is a very satisfying noise. And I mean that in the least weird way possible, but crunching bones can be very satisfying. You fucking idiot, Lara! There's another fucking thing there! Where'd he come from? Oh, I'm mad. I'm so mad. Oh, let's pull this lever, please. I get my friends who date to send me a text every hour, like 4 rando letters we decide on, so he doesn't have to think so much. It's giving me a good anecdote, at least. It's a good way of looking at it. It sounds awful. Shoot. Stop drinking me and shoot the fucker. Okay, that's Damocles open. We've done that. Would you shout at games like this, off camera and alone? I think before doing streaming in YouTube, no. But I think I have found myself doing it now. Because I wouldn't say that I'm, you know, putting on an act or anything like that for this show. Or, you know, YouTube or anything like that. However, I think your reactions are sort of naturally heightened when you're on camera, just because you know you're being observed. And I think it's bled into off camera as well. Please, shoot the fuckers, please. Please, please. I think it would maybe be the same amount of rage, but maybe like a quiet noise of anguish, rather than a full-on yell. The other thing is that I'm already talking. It's usually mid-sentence when I flip it. Just transitions into screaming. I almost said squealing, which is kind of a different thing. I want to kill this bat, because if it interrupts my jump, I'm going to kill myself. Can you please come down here? The pathing. Oh my god. I recorded a game for YouTube very recently with the worst AI I've seen in a long time. And it's reminding me of that. Can you please just come down? Work it out, please. Squeaming. Ooh. Maybe I'll transition into ooh speak. That seems to work out for a lot of streamers and YouTubers. There he is. Fuck off. Good. Now, I'm going to save at the top here. Please. Since watching your streams, Lola seems to mouth off to games more now, so there's a cultural osmosis. I think also, a little bit, is Emma's influence. I have never heard language as foul from Emma as when she plays video games. Emma doesn't really play many video games. She played a little bit when she was a kid, but then took like a very long break where she didn't play them at all. Like, she really liked Silent Hill 3 and some of the DS Mario games when she was a kid. Those were her big things. And I recently, she brought her like DS Lite or DSi that she had as a kid with her to this house that we're in now. But she never, she had lost her charger. So about a year ago, or maybe 6 months ago or something, I bought her a new charger and like loaded up her old games and stuff like that, and, you know, made sure it was all working. And she spent, you know, a day or two playing Mario games. I have never heard somebody say the word cunt more in such a short space of time. I heard, you red plumber cunt. I heard, die you cunt. I heard, jump on the fucking cunting mushrooms. She got so angry. But yeah, that was fun. Mario is a cunt, to be fair. Yeah, maybe some of it comes from, why did you do that? You didn't put your guns away. Good job you didn't have an actual plumber around. As a kid, I had to be banned from my SNES for language at times. Yeah, I've never really been like that up until, you know, fairly recently, like on this stream. I've never been one to, like, you know, throw a controller or do anything like that, but it comes out very occasionally. What I will tend to do is hurt myself, right? Like, I have known people when I was a kid who would, like, throw controllers at the wall or break a controller or something. I've never done that. What I will tend to do is, like, hit my chair really hard and hurt myself, which is way more annoying, to be honest. Well, at least it doesn't cost money. Right, jump across, please, and grab, please. There we go. Amazing. I don't know if we've gone this way yet. I'm looking for a door. Ideally. Squeak. I think that was a death squeak. I punched my knee. Oh, that's the way out. Wait, no, that's Neptune. Did we come in through Neptune? No, that's where we came in. Okay, we should go do Neptune first, and then Damocles. At least we've figured out the map, at least. I'm pleased with that. I'm very pleased. Because for a while I felt completely lost in this area. Whee! The way she sort of swan dives if you hold the E key, waiting to latch, that looks so satisfying. Like, if you were to jump to your death off a cliff or something, I think that's how I'd want to do it. Just go completely flat and just stretch out all your limbs. It looks so fun. Imagine a 9-year-old Essex kid suddenly heard from the other end of a bungalow. For fuck's sake, Mario. Right, turn around, Lara. We'll jump from here because it has a little scuff mark. That might be like a jump pad. Whoop. All or nothing, nihilistic leap. Neptune. What's in Neptune? Ooh, some holy music. Oh, I thought they were actual fish for a second instead of mosaics. I was very excited. I was like, little fish boys. And then I saw the dolphin and was less excited because I don't really like dolphins. I've said this before, and people, I think, it's one of the animal takes that has had people agree with me more than others, but I think people still said I was insane. I think dolphins are too smug. Like, you just look at a dolphin and you're like, you're a bit of a smug prick. Like, you know that people like you and that you're cute and that, you know, they just have a look in their eyes that I don't like. Just, you know, meh. Whereas a little baby fish friend, that'd be cute. This is gonna kill me, maybe. I'm being washed out to sea or something. Can you please open this? This is bad. Hang on. Is there... Oh, God, don't die, Lara. Open this. Lever. Oh, this seems like a nightmare. This is kind of hell to me. I don't like this at all. Underwater stuff. I wouldn't say it fills me with anxiety, but it's like a little bit freaky. Pick it up, please. And then swim. We still got half a lung full of air. Will this push me back down? Can I swim up through this tide? Okay, it's we'll be fine. We probably won't drown. Probably. A friend of mine was saved by a dolphin, or savaged by a dolphin, the opposite. Big old scar on her foot leg, vicious bastard. I've always said, they're like skinheads. They're horrible skinheads. Lots of sexual assault in the dolphin world. And they look a bit like weird oily skinheads, and they've always got scars and shit. I don't like them. I don't respect dolphins. I think sharks are cuter. And most people do not agree, but I stand by it. I think sharks are very sweet looking. Even great whites. Occasionally I'll show Emma a picture of like a little great white shark, and she'll go, "Get that away from me, it looks horrifying." And I'll go, "Look at its little smile!" I think they're kind of cute. Right, let's jump across here. Keep it simple. We just need one more key, which I think is the Damocles key. I think these might be increasing in difficulty as they go down. So maybe I should have started at the top and gone down, instead of doing this random fucking order. They're vengeful and vindictive and intelligent enough to enjoy it. It's like orcas. I've always hated orcas. Because a lot of the time, if you've seen orcas hunting, a lot of the time it just feels like it's for fun. Yeep. Oh, and save. Yes, good idea. I want to at least finish the Damocles room this stream. Which is... where? I think we have to hop down here. It's somewhere on this level, right? That's Atlas. Damocles is like down here somewhere? Hang on, I'll find it. It'll be fine. Oh God! Why do I keep... I've never fallen this much in the game except here. It's ridiculous. I don't laugh, Farage, but he says what we all thinking. Is that an impression of a dolphin? A UKIP dolphin. I wonder if they ever found Fungi's body. I never looked that up, because that was everywhere for a while. You couldn't escape Irish news about Fungi being missing. The impact sound is so good. It's satisfying, but it's starting to get to me. She gets to feed a hungry boy. I've always said this. I've always said, if I'm gonna die, which is likely at some point, leave me in the woods, let something eat me, because I'm not using the meat. Go for it. A UKipper, if you will. Why did you fall there? Why is there two of these fuckers now? Like, would a fox eat a person? Probably. Maybe for the foxes. Or would a badger eat a person? I don't really know what badgers eat. But if a badger will eat a person. Or a hedgehog. I think hedgehogs will eat people. Because I think you're meant to leave... what's it called? Pet food out for hedgehogs? They like it. I was leching! I was leching! It reached out! You saw it reach out! We're getting there. This is a health and safety nightmare. You'd eat people and we all know it. I don't know if I would eat a person, even if it was offered freely. Like if somebody went like, hey, would you like some? I think I'd go, maybe. I guess it depends. Like in a survival situation, if somebody was like, I'm not going to make it, you should eat me. I don't know. I don't know if I would. If it was like, hey, I'm getting my arm removed tomorrow, you know, for like medical reasons, do you want to eat it with me? Then, sure. Yeah, fine. I'd try it. You know, if they were... I'd want them there too, I guess. It's interesting how you're more open-minded towards cannibalism than dolphins. Dolphins can fuck off. Oh, I wonder why it's called the Damocles room. I can't get the symbolism. Let's save so I don't have to do the jumping anymore. Let's avoid these shadows. I think if we step on the shadows, bad things might happen. I think we agree we wouldn't do a Halligan. Yeah, that's the worst way of doing it. If we discovered we were eating human meat by accident, quietly and contentedly keep chewing. I don't think they are going to fall on me. I think it's fine. Maybe on the way out. Maybe I'll trigger something here with my key stealing. Oh, this feels ominous. Is there going to be apes in here? And maybe it's a sort of thing like... I've already eaten the meat now. I may as well keep going. If the conversation in the room got really heated, I probably would to avoid more awkwardness. What, do you not like my cooking? Do you think you're better than me? Fine, I'll eat the man. It's okay. Don't yell at me. Whoop. Can I leap up here? It'd be rude not to. I can leap up here. And there's shotgun shells. I'm so happy. It might be a secret. And a health kit. It's all coming up Millhouse. Didn't the meat give him powers? I think so, because it was like ritual meat, so he got some sort of powers. So I guess eating that poor boy, I think in a way did save the world. Oh! Ow, that hurt a lot. So it turns out the swords are gonna hunt me down. That's not good. I would like to use a small med pack. Just a tiny little hit of morphine, please. We'll do a save as well. I'm save scumming at this point. Let's just try running. That's a cool trick. Ow! Oh my god! Okay. Not good. Use another health kit. I'm down to 2 health kits on that side. Oh. Everyone he knew weirdly let him off the whole thing, though. Yes, nobody seemed to mind. That was the weirdest thing for me. Everybody was like, that's fine, don't worry, Halligan, we've all done it. It's okay. You don't need to feel bad about it. I was like, you might need to feel bad about it. Okay, we're through. I think that's all the keys. Now we just need to get down without dying and kill off these horrible boys down here. Can I shoot them at all? Where are they? They're right down there. Can you lock on, please, Lara? Oh god, that's the wrong thing to do! I forgot all the controls in my panic. Hang on. Backflip. Jump took her out. Cool. He almost killed a homeless person for small change. I wouldn't engage with him on the topic if paid to. That's true. He was always a psychopath. It's like, oh no, we do this again. It's like The Godfather or Breaking Bad, where it's not so much a good man being forced to do something bad and getting corrupted by it. It's a horrible man with an excuse. Oh my god! We can do this. We did it once. It's fine. So true. Okay, we're making it through. It's fine. It's working. Just, you know, serpentine. It's like if you're being shot at, you go serpentine. Like that. Look at that! Easy! Easy work! Just involved and resolved to never send him to get sandwiches for the office. I'm sure no one would notice, because I've heard, anecdotally, that humans taste quite a lot like pig. Fuck off. There we go. There's one more down there, though. Where's the other one? Please. Right there! Shoot down, Lara! Lara, he's right there! You can see him! Shoot down! Lara! Lara, shoot him! There we go. Perfect. Now jump down. Long pig, that's it. Now put in the keys, for the love of God. I think we have all of them. Save as well. Don't load. I've done that before and it's made me miserable. Oof. Please. Oh, you need to be lined up exactly, don't you? Back up. It's like parking a car.
No.
No. No, I don't think so.
No.
No, that's not the right one either. There you go. The video, it seems to be an adventure game thing. Dreya just did a YouTube upload of a little alien guy who gets a restaurant patron shot by a totalitarian government just so he can pick up the dead guy's paperwork. Yup. That video got me to actually go to Twitch because the Omnibrain Speaking accidentally activated me like a sleeper agent. Oh, that was the most annoying part. I think even Simon the Sorcerer did something similar somewhere. I love the game Simon the Sorcerer. I'm actually sad that I finished it for the first time a little bit before I started streaming, because I think it would have made a great stream or YouTube game, because I really love it and I think it's genuinely funny. But there is a couple of instances of insane logic and insane main character syndrome in that game.
No.
And in a way, I think it sort of makes sense what they did to Simon in the sequel, which is make him a full-on, horrible psychopath monster. Like in the first game, he's, you know, like a sarcastic little prick. But in the second game, he's a full-on, like, neckbeard Reddit, like, sexist racist. It's a horrible character. Wait until you play Arthur Flabbington. Dude fucks everyone over. Wait, what? If you haven't played Simon the Sorcerer 2, I don't know what its critical reception was, but oh my god, I hated it. Because you go in... Oh, there's a lot of racism in that game. Was it still Chris Barry doing the voice? I don't think so. I think I read somewhere. It's somebody doing a Chris Barry impression, definitely. But it's... Chris Barry was asking for too much money, I think. And they went... And, you know, he's one of the reasons why the first game is so good. And they were like, nope, we're hiring somebody else instead then. But it's Simon the Sorcerer. In the first game, Simon the Sorcerer, it's basically an isekai, if you know anime, which I don't really. But it's basically an isekai. Simon the Sorcerer is a kid who gets, like a sarcastic English kid, is a bit insufferable. But he gets sucked into a sort of parody fantasy world that parodies things like fairy tales and Lord of the Rings in a big way and stuff like that, Narnia. And then the second game is him as a sort of late teens character, like 10 years later or something, getting sucked into the same world. And it's, for some reason, they made him like this weird misogynist character who makes fun of black people and stuff. It's not good. The first game had a sort of wholesome charm to it. The fuck did they do to Simon? I mean, I might be exaggerating a little bit, but it's not good. A German dev inherited the license, I think, and there's season 4. He's American. Oh god. Because the first game is very sort of Terry Pratchett / Lord of the Rings. You know, it's riffs on that kind of thing. It's very fun. And the second one of the first things that happens is he comes in to this new world, sees like a busty woman sweeping a roadside, and says something like, "Hey Toots, why aren't you in the kitchen making me a sandwich?" or something along those lines. And then later on you go to the docks and find like a character called, and I hesitate to even say it, there's a character called Umbongo, who is a black guy who wears like rags and plays like a steel drum and has like a huge bone through his nose and speaks in broken English. And you watch it and you go, oh my god, AdventureSoft, what did you do? What happened? What happened? There's nothing like that in the first one. No. It's really, really bad. Oh my god. Can I even show that? If I go Simon the Sorcerer Umbongo? Because I think Umbongo is what's it called? It's a brand of juice that I think they had to change at some point. Yeah, that's, I mean, I can just show you a thumbnail of it. That's a central character in Simon the Sorcerer 2. Not good. Simon the Sorcerer 1, great. Whoa, stop, you'll get banned. At least I'm not playing any audio from it because it's just as bad as you'd expect. Go back to the game. Oh, we got through the keys, so I'm so happy. Amazing, dear lord. Oh! We did it! Secret 04. And it only took me 57 minutes. Longer. Took me 2 hours because of all of the loading. Oh my god. Jesus, I'm saving. Fucking hell. You have to help that character do a rain dance to upset Morris dancers, I think. I believe that is true, yes. You have to get him, you have to like make a drum or something involving him. I played probably about 3 hours of Simon the Sorcerer 2 and went, nah, I think life's a bit too short for this. It's not giving me the same sort of warm, wholesome feeling that like reading a Terry Pratchett or a Douglas Adams novel might. Oh, thank you for the follow. That's very kind of you. I'm totally down for upsetting Morris dancers, but at what cost, exactly? I heard a knock at my door, but I think it's just ghosts. I think we have to swim. Which is not great, because I think Lara swims a bit like me. By which I mean poorly and like an idiot. Oh god! Jesus Christ, it's a crocodile. Okay. Hopefully the crocodile mainly ignores me. Maybe we'll drain it later and shoot him. Oh god, speaking of shooting, kill that thing! Just keep jumping. If you just jump and spiral, he can't hurt you. He can hurt me a little bit. Kill him! Oh, I thought you were dead! Okay, good. Amazing. Watching your Feeble video on YouTube and figured I'd drop a follow here. I'm surprised, I'm glad, but surprised that the Feeble video is doing quite well. Because I didn't think anybody would ever have any interest in that game. If you don't know, I played a game on YouTube on Saturday, put it up on Saturday, of an adventure game made by AdventureSoft that I played for, I mean, collectively probably about an hour when I was a child, but never managed to get past the very first room in the game. I was bought it probably in like 2003, something like that. Yeah, 2002, 2003, in like a box set of AdventureSoft games. Like Simon the Sorcerer 1, 2, The Feeble Files, and I believe, depressingly, Simon the Sorcerer Pinball, which I never played. and it was just like a cheap 4-pack thing that I played through vaguely as a kid. The only one I really loved was Simon the Sorcerer 1. They really were just working through the Red Dwarf cast for voice actors. I don't know if Craig Charles was ever in one. He would have fit. Apparently, I didn't know this. I didn't recognize it at the time because I've only played Dark Souls once. But a few people in the comments were telling me that in Feeble Files, one of the characters is voiced by the voice actor for Patches in the Dark Souls games, which made me laugh quite hard. I was like, wow. I didn't think he was in other things, to be honest. That will mean nothing if you haven't played Dark Souls. I've been watching since the Shadowrun video on YouTube. That's very long ago. Well, not that long ago, but it's a while. I also like that game, okay. Robert Llewellyn is also in Discworld more. Oh, I like Robert Llewellyn. I think I have very, very positive feelings about Robert Llewellyn. Because I didn't get into Red Dwarf until I was slightly older, like in my teens. But as a child, I watched so much Scrap Heap Challenge. Like, so much. Whenever it was on, like, Dave or something, I would put it on. I don't even know if people fondly remember Scrap Heap Challenge, but I loved it. If you don't know what Scrap Heap Challenge is, it was a show where they'd get 2 teams of people to just get let loose in a scrapyard, or a junkyard if you're American, and they'd have to build a vehicle out of scrap to complete a challenge. So it would be like, today we want you to build a boat or a flying machine or a glider or something like that. And then they'd be set off and they'd have like 3 days or something in the scrap heap yard to cobble together some fucking nightmare that would run and be like a flying machine or something. That was interesting. It was a fun time. And Robert Llewellyn was one of the hosts. So I watched that so often. Can I open this? No. There's lightning in a bottle and then vanished. I think they tried to do spin-offs and they were, from what I remember, this could be rude, they sucked really badly. Like, they did ones that were like, you know, instead of just one-off episodes, it would be a series with the same teams and it was different hosts and stuff, and I was like, I'm not really into this, sorry. Could we have killed that crocodile? I don't really know where we're going. Is there anywhere else to go? That's where we came in. I think it's just this. Maybe I can climb up around here? I should try, I suppose. Like, some of this looks vaguely climbable. It's kind of hard to tell where you can climb and what's just random set dressing and geometry. Abattoir challenge left a lot to be desired. Oh. I've heard that that's one of the highest rates of PTSD in a job. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've read it somewhere. Which makes sense. Probably like being in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but every day. I forgot about that, so it definitely didn't seem to work. This looks like something I can climb. Like if I hop up here and then up again. Just edge. No, don't go forward, you idiot. I can imagine, to be fair. Not a vegan post. I think every time she pulls herself up like that, it makes me feel so tired. Because I remember doing that as a child, and it was the single hardest bit of climbing, was pulling yourself up with just your arms over a ledge. It always made me annoyed. And like I said, I used to climb a lot. Not in sort of like a professional rock climbing way or anything like that. I think this is the way to go, by the way. There's a thing over here. I can see glowing lights. More dinosaurs? It's been a while since I've seen dinosaurs. Now it's all apes. And also, Lara didn't seem to tell anybody that there were dinosaurs. Are dinosaurs normal in this world? It's just murdering crocodiles now. This doesn't feel good. I mean, they're very angry. But this is broadly speaking, their house. It's like the wolves earlier. I'm the one being weird here. I'm the one invading. But we are British. Pick up, please. No, step forward a tiny bit. Now pick up. You have to get it right lined up in the grippers. It's like you have to almost imagine her as a claw machine. I'm sure is someone's kink. And her feet are the little grips. Then you can pick things up. How the hell am I supposed to get across here? Can I just jump up? Hang on. It might... No, that looks too steep. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I think there's a lot of things Lara's not been telling people about that are kind of weird. She's a girl boss. She does things on her own terms. As far as I can tell, Lara's motivation for doing this is that she's bored and rich. Which is an interesting thing to get someone on side for a character. Can I maybe run across there? Like, that doesn't seem like it would work, but I'll try it. Like if I just run up here... like wall jump or something? Oh, it might be to do with her dad. I think she mentioned her dad. Did they invent that later when they needed to be an actual person? She might have mentioned her dad. Like that he was a treasure hunter or something. So her dad was probably doing it because he was bored. And now she's just doing it out of inertia, a sense of ennui. Like, what else do I have to do in life? I have so much money, I don't know what to do with myself. I may as well rob tombs. I'm not sure daddy issues is better than bored and rich. It was the 2000s. That was also a big term. The term daddy issues. I mean, I'm sure this is where I'm supposed to go, but I don't know exactly where. Basically, all I know about her is watching a Shadow of the Tomb Raider playthrough. I might play one of them at some point, because I like this a lot. And a modern take on it might be interesting. Oh, can I shimmy? Hang on. Shimmy! I have to hold E. Never mind. Shimmy! Wiggle yourself. I don't think I've ever done this in real life. I don't know how easy it would be if you just sort of kick your legs like this and it happens. That one did seem really good. I think they got very good reviews. I believe, speaking of Pratchett, like I was very recently, I think bizarrely, Terry Pratchett's daughter writes those games? Isn't she? The new Tomb Raider trilogy? I think it's Rihanna Pratchett. Oh, I'm 90% sure it's Rihanna Pratchett is on the writing staff of those. Is there spikes under here, do we think? No, I might need to actually go down there. Never mind. Yes, there we go. My memory has worked. Despite never playing these games, I know that for some reason. Please. Ah! I fucking knew it as well. It's so cramped in here. Stop it. Take your guns out, Lara. Did he die? You've got a huge forehead. I do like the dark lipstick, though. I think that works for her. She wrote lots of popular games? Yes, she is a games writer. I don't know if it's a Nepo baby situation or not, to be honest, but I think she's well received. I think I would follow her on Twitter before I left Twitter. Any more horrible lions? I don't know what I'm fighting, by the way. I don't really know what a mountain lion is, or a puma, or any of those, like, American cats. I'm assuming this is what they are. Are you asleep? Or are you dead? I have no idea. Hang on. You're dead. Oh, wait. This is the start of the game, right? This is where we came in. What? I'm confused. Okay, well, back this way. I don't know why we're here again. Unless that's just a dead one. Maybe that's... We seem to be followed by a spooky boy. Maybe he killed this one. No, there's the dead crocodiles. Huh. Okay, back in here then. I should save an exit soon. I didn't realize I've been streaming for so long. I get a little bit caught up in this game. I think it's surprisingly really good. Not surprising because anybody is surprised that Tomb Raider's good. I'm surprised that I like it so much. What in the name of... Oh, it was just... Oh, it's the draw distance. The draw distance couldn't quite keep up with the size of this room. Well, time to kill some more apes. How many bullets does an ape take to kill? Wait, am I being shot as well? Where the hell is... Ah! Where the fuck did you come from? I thought that was just my own bullets rebounding. Fuck off. I'll tank it. Fuck you. Kill him. No, kill the fucker. Run after him and kill him. No, run after... I just saw him disappear. Anyone else? There's another wolf boy or lion boy or whatever that Lara just sigh at you. She'd be justified, to be honest, the amount of times I've crushed her bones. She should have stronger bones. Lovely. Locked doors. Okay. Big room, locked doors. This can be tomorrow, Dreya's problem. I will save an exit here. I'm just gonna kill this boy first. It might just be a normal line. It looks like it might have a main. In the game I recorded this morning, I killed lions. This is better. Come on! How shit are your pistols? Jump down. You know what? Jump down. Get right into his little face. Oh, I regret this! Okay, there we go. Just about works. Fantastic. Let's save here. The Colosseum? Is that where I'm at? What did that say? The Colosseum. New area. I'm happy. Good. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, I never end up using this map. That probably would have been useful, to be honest. But we figured it out. Whatever. Thank you so much for watching. I will be live again tomorrow. Probably not... Yeah, definitely not on Wednesday. I will be in another city. It's up in the air, Thursday or Friday. We'll see. I might be live, I might not be. We'll figure out something to play. But I am otherwise engaged this week. I have somebody coming to visit. Staying at my house. Which means I need to clean my fucking house as well. I might go do that now. I have some editing to do. I also need to clean my house. Because my house... I wouldn't say my house is filthy. But when you have somebody... coming to visit, it makes you realize every single speck of dirt or like misaligned thing in your house. Wednesday video. There will be a Wednesday video. I have a video coming out on Wednesday, and there will be a members video on Saturday. Probably not a full Saturday video, but you know, it's fine. I can relate. I need to hoover and probably like bleach some stuff. It's fine. I can relate. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will, I guess, send you to YouTube if you want to go watch some YouTube videos with me in them. For God knows why. You can go to that link and go see my YouTube. If you want to go to YouTube or other things, like not YouTube, you can go to Linktree and find me on... Why am I still wearing this hat? And find me on Blue Sky and Discord and all that kind of thing. Don't really post much on Blue Sky. It's mainly just links. I'm on Discord a lot, though. I'd say the Discord, my server, probably the place on the internet I spend the most time these days, which is nice. Good value for money from the fish head. I forgot. It's because I wasn't overheating as much, because this entire time I've had a desk fan pointed at my face. Which is nice. It's very, very warm outside. I don't know how long this warmth is meant to happen, but we are getting drought warnings in the weather, which is never good, considering I live in Ireland, which is predominantly bog. Rain, bog, and grass. So to get a drought warning is not a positive thing. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you tomorrow if you feel like watching more of this. And I might see you later in the week as well.